I'm Kim Hahnenkamp, and I work at Washington School and Lincoln School at Pana Unit 8, so I service kids in grades K through 5. I am the Technology Integration Specialist here in our district at the elementary level, and I have been teaching for 34 years. I started teaching because I enjoyed being at school with my friends, and I love to learn new things, and I like helping others to learn. If I could have any other job, I would want to be a chef because I enjoy cooking, and it's one way that I use to distress after days at school. It brings me a lot of enjoyment. So cooking would be, I cook in a restaurant would be another job that I would probably be interested in. How are kids different now than 30 years ago? 30 years ago, they were happy with just simple things that you could do, whereas now everything needs to be more animated and interactive. Kids years ago had better imaginations, I believe, because they didn't have so many readily available toys and adult interactions. Sometimes kids knew how to solve their own problems better than they do now because we have a lot of adults who are already in charge. Teaching is different now. There are more things that are being done online than 30 years ago. It's more teacher as a facilitator than just a teacher in the way we used to think about it. What would you tell someone right now that is thinking about becoming a teacher? I would say really think hard about it. Education isn't what education was whenever they were probably going through school. Kids are different than they were years ago. So I would say, think about it hard and long why you want to go into teaching and look at that. And especially with some of the retirement laws now here in Illinois being you have to teach until you're 67, that would have been a game changer for me. I can't imagine anybody at 67 still being in an elementary classroom or even in a high school classroom for that fact. So it's a very rewarding job, but it is a lot of hard work. And if you're in it to try and make a lot of money, this isn't the position for you. What is one you would change to help kids learn better? I think I would change the fact that sometimes we need to be able to listen to someone and watch in person versus always on a video where you can rewind it and watch it again. I think sometimes our in-person learning isn't such that they're better at listening online. So a video, because I think they can rewind and rewatch. So I think in order to help kids learn better, I think we would do a lot more away from the computer. And even though I am a technology specialist here in our district, sometimes we don't always start right on our devices. We do some warm-up activities off the device, getting us ready. So that would be my thought.